What is going on, my fellow Freelancer friends? Gosh, that feels so good to be saying that again, guys. My name is MooseNukem, and finally we have an update regarding the next chapter of Anthem. And there's actually quite a bit of information, so sit back, buckle up, and join us for the ride. So as many of you freelancers know, on our last update video, we mentioned that Dailey has taken over creative duties for the next chapter of Anthem. He informed us that Anthem 2.0, if you will, is an early incubation period, or to keep it simple, an experimental period, which pretty much means that the ground has just been broken for Anthem 2.0, and it appears that it's a long way off before we see the final product. What Christian could promise us, however, is that he and his team would keep us informed regularly about their progress and ideas, and they would be working along with the player base and listening to our feedback. Just late last night, Christian kept his word by delivering a plethora of ideas and possibilities that the team is testing, and quite possibly content that we may actually be seeing in the next chapter of Anthem. Much of the player base had questions, as you can imagine, regarding various aspects of the game, such as loot, progression, javelins, etc., many of which Christian answered in a well-detailed manner. We're going to go over some of the key Q&As asked by the community and answered by Dailey himself regarding the future of Anthem. First of all, to get the conversation started, a user tweeted out to Christian if there's any updates regarding the incubation process of Anthem. And boy, I'm glad he did, because this spawned a mega thread that pretty much tells us everything we need to know so far. Christian responded to the tweet, quote, "It is going well. Hopefully we can spotlight some of the focus areas soon. Player autonomy, player progression, loot and javelin, endgame, and pirates. What topics would you like to see?" End quote. So guys, take a look at this screenshot of what appears to be a possible new faction that Christian shared, known as Pirates of Blood Wind. What do you guys make of that? Let me know in the comments. A well-known Anthem creator that most likely all of you know, your Anthem, responded to the tweet asking if in fact the pirates are similar to outlaws or if they're a new faction entirely, which Christian replied, quote, "New faction," meaning the pirates are a new faction, also wyvern taming and drunk Ursix wrangling. Another user asked about regions that we'll explore, in which Christian replied that he'll be releasing info on regions soon. So already right off the bat, guys, we're looking at guaranteed new factions, high possibility of new regions to explore, taming wildlife, and wrangling Ursix. I mean, what could be better, right? But wait, there's more. A user asked if there would be a new javelin class, in which Christian responded with, maybe there will be something to share next week, not promising anything. Now guys, here's the topic that I was most concerned about, but after hearing Christian's response, it was a breath of fresh air for me. A user asked about combat and whether or not it would be changed, as in slowed down, in which Christian replied that the team knows that combat was a highlight of Anthem, and that they intend to build on it, not start over. That was a huge relief for me, guys, because honestly, the combat is my absolute favorite part of the game. Another massive feature that most of us wanted to see in vanilla Anthem but never had the chance to see was a stat sheet. A user inquired about the implementation of a character/stat sheet, in which Christian replied that the team is working on 2 versions of an inventory/stat screen. Again guys, massive props to the team there. A user asked if the story will be heavily involved in the new version or if it will take a backseat to gameplay, in which Christian replied that the team isn't ditching story, but to be able to sustain consistent content, they've come up with a different approach that the team believes is a good alternative. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, Christian did confirm that there will be a PTS in the future to test new content. So guys, I know there's a ton of information and there's still a ton more to be covered, but to be completely honest, I am wowed by some of the responses and hearing what the team is working on to turn this thing around. On paper, it's starting to sound like that badass, action-filled, content-driven, immersive looter-shooter that we all thought we were getting with vanilla Anthem. Hearing what Christian had to say regarding javelins, regions, stat sheets, content, combat, etc. certainly helps me believe that Anthem has a long, exciting, sustainable future, given the team gets this thing right. I want to know in the comments, guys, if you have any questions pertaining to the future of Anthem and what you would like to see added or even changed in the next chapter. Also, if you have Twitter and haven't already, give Christian a follow and ask him some questions, as there's a good possibility he'll give you a detailed answer. I'll leave his link down below. And for the hell of it, guys, why not follow me on Twitter too, at MooseNukem? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as I've said before and I'll say it again, we're freelancers for life. And you can be sure that I'll always keep you updated on the latest content when it comes to Anthem. Please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. My name is MooseNukem. Rock on, ladies and gentlemen.